Hello everyone and welcome back to a brand new day of Road to TCG Worlds 2019. If you're watching live with me on Twitch, thanks so much for hanging out with me today. Thanks so much to all the people who are watching, sending bits, liking, etc. If you're watching on YouTube, don't forget to leave a like. Really helps out the channel. We've been getting a lot of support for the channel lately since Celestial Storm hit. Now we're waiting for Dragon Majesty to be added to the account so that we can do some new decks for that. But in the meantime, guys, thank you so much for being here. We're now moving on to trying out this spicy LAPRAS SILVALLY deck, which I really wanted to try out. It seems like a very interesting deck. It was like a concept of my own creation, I guess. So we'll see how well that ends up working out. We have LAPRAS GX, 190 HP, its first attack collect, you draw 3 cards, its second attack Blizzard Burn, you deal 160 damage, and LAPRAS cannot attack the next turn. And then Ice Beam GX deals 100 damage and your opponent's active Pokemon is now paralyzed. So a very solid card overall. We are also running one Palkia GX, 180 HP, so 10 less. Spatial control, you move any number of energy from your benched Pokemon to this Pokemon, so it's a really interesting attack. And then we have Hydro Pressure, which deals 60 damage. 60 damage plus 20 more for each water energy attached to Palkia, so essentially base 120. And then we have Zero Vanish GX, which deals 150 damage. And you shuffle all energy from each of your opponent's Pokemon into their deck. So picture this. 5 energy is a lot, but picture this. You Guzma the Vikavolt, and then you use Zero Vanish GX. So they lose a Vikavolt, and then they lose all their energy. That would be pretty insane, right? That would be pretty insane. For the supporting cast, we have a 2/2 SILVALLY GX line. SILVALLY GX is acting kind of as a... It's acting as a Manaphy EX of old that we used to use to give our Pokemon free retreat. However, with its ability Gyro Unit, all basic Pokemon have no retreat cost, and the attack Turbo Drive deals 120 and allows us to attach a basic energy card from our discard pile to one of our bench Pokemon. And then we have Rebel GX, which deals 50 damage for each of our opponent's benched Pokemon, so kind of like Dangerous Rogue. The Turbo Drive attack has synergy with our heavy hitters LAPRAS, and then the fighting weakness is never ideal, but it is what it is. And then to Tablemon, along with the Volcanion Prism, with its big 160 HP, its ability Jet Geyser, which allows you to discard a water energy, and you force your opponent to switch their active with their benched, and Sonoblast, you deal 100 damage and then 20 more to each of your opponent's benched Pokemon. No memories for the SILVALLY because I really couldn't fit them. I generally couldn't fit them into the deck. Supporters wise, we have 4 Guzmas and then 3 Cynthia, 2 Lily, 2 Professor Kukui, and 3 TV Reporter. TV Reporter, Volcanion, and Ultra Volts are what we are going to try to use to discard the water energy so that we can get them back with Aqua Patches. We have 4 Choice Bands to maximize our damage output. We have 4 Aqua Patches, of course, to accelerate energy. Double energy switch as well to be able to power up and move energy around. Baguette, thank you so much for the follow. And then we have 4 Ultra Ball, 3 Nest Ball, and 2 Brooklet Heal for consistency purposes. 13 basic water energy, 3 double colorless energy, and let's see if we can do something with this deck. We'll see. We'll probably make changes as we go along. And yeah, let me read the chat a little bit. You're testing Zoroark Weavile card and it's so good against Rayquaza, it's too strong. Yeah, that makes sense. Iberserk, you were playing Zoroark at the League of last week, 100 Masters, 5 rounds of Swiss and top 64, 32 and 16. And then you made it to the top 4 and lost to Mirror. How was there top 64 though? That doesn't exist. There's only top 8. Okay. So I do get to go first, which is awesome. You flipped 45 tails. That is actually insane. That is an insane amount of tails. Now, why T-Reporter over Sophocles? I'm sure someone is going to ask, either here or on YouTube. T-Reporter over Sophocles because T-Reporter allows you to draw and then discard, whereas Sophocles forces you to discard before you draw. So if you don't have water energy and you have to discard the cards for Sophocles, that's terrible. But if you don't have water energy and then you T-Reporter into one of them, that's when you can discard them and end up powering up a Pokemon. So that's what I like about the deck. Now we are up against a Garbodor deck, which is never good news, especially when you're using like a heavy item deck such as this one. I'm gonna go Choice Band. I feel like I'm gonna attach to the type Null because Silvally deals 120 damage, which KOs the card, which is really good. And we're gonna Lillian. I think I'm gonna have to take this call, guys. I don't think I'll do anything else, so give me 1 second. Yeah, sorry about that. It's because I'm moving tomorrow, so I think someone asked earlier if there was going to be Pokédex tomorrow. There isn't because I'm moving tomorrow, and then we are going to have I'm going to be out of internet for a few days, probably at least a week, which that has me very worried. I think I'm gonna have to, like, I might have to go to my mom's house for a week or something. Okay, so my opponent is playing Zoroark. We are definitely going to evolve into Silvally, and then finding a DC here would be really, really good. We don't, so I'll discard a water, that's fine. Benching this. Okay, so I have a chance to attack with Volk, which would also be very good. Yeah. Oh no, I don't have a chance. I already played a supporter. What am I talking about? Okay, so let's attach to a Lapras, and then we'll just collect. Right? We've only played one item card, which is really good. There's the Aqua Patch. So next turn I can attack with either Silvally or the Volcanion. Attacking with Volcanion would be really nice, because that puts 2 damage counters on the Zoroarks, which means Lapras just deals a lot of damage. So we're actually really well positioned. Thank you, Damage Drummer. I mean, the moving and stuff, that's everything. Everything is arranged. My issue is not having internet. I think I might have to go with, to beg the neighbors if they can help me, like offer them money or something so I can use their internet for a week. We'll see. We'll see what I figure out, but not streaming for a week would be unacceptable. RMP0, thanks so much for the follow. Not streaming for a week would be horrible. Like, I'll make sure there are videos. Yeah. Wait, what? Oh, my opponent. Either my opponent's dead drawing or he got disconnected. So this is what I'm gonna do. I guess I'm attacking with Silvally. I wanted to attack with Volk, but I guess I'm attacking with Silvally then. And then let's do this. I can discard the other Silvally. And then we will Turbo Drive. The Turbo Drive here does save me an Aqua Patch, which is also pretty nice. Let's put the energy on the Lapras, and then my opponent takes a wall and then promotes this Trubbish. That means, oh no, he actually doesn't. He doesn't take any time. Okay. Yeah, no internet is what has me very scared. Very, very scared. We're gonna see an Apricorn Maker. I don't think my opponent will overextend into benching too much stuff, which makes sense. So my next play might be to Guzma KO the Trubbish. I really wish I had attacked with Volcanion though instead. Really wish I had done that instead. Will I test tomorrow some Dragon Majesty cards? No, RMP0. I was just saying how I'm moving houses tomorrow, so I will probably not be I will definitely not be streaming tomorrow, and I don't know when I'll be back because internet is gonna take at least a week or something to get going, which really sucks. Okay, so what's my play here? I think my play is to KO the Garb. I think my play is definitely to KO the Garb here. T-Reporter is definitely putting in the work here. I did discard the other SILVALLY, so the type null is just not that useful. Palkia isn't useful either, honestly. Well, it kinda is. Palkia might be better than Lapras, actually. Because it deals a solid 120. Okay. I don't have to worry. Oh, I already played T-Reporter. Jeez. My mind is not in this, apparently. My mind is not in this. That was very silly. I need to Guzma. Why did I T-Reporter? What was I thinking? Okay. I guess it's fine. We'll Turbo Drive. There's a chance my opponent doesn't KO me if he doesn't find Choice Band. But we are going to lose the... that was so silly. A, I should be attacking with Volcanion. B, I should have Guzma this turn to just get rid of the Garbiter. Okay, there's a chance SILVALLY survives this turn though. Everyone very specifically needs, well, Triple Trade is really good. But he needs one bench Pokemon and a Choice Band. And yeah, Dylan, lots of bit donations this week. Lots of very kind people. Lots of very, very kind people. But yeah, if I had Dragon Majesty cards right now, I would be playing with those right now, but for some reason they didn't give them to me this time around, like immediately. We're gonna see a Field Blower, that's fine. And we're gonna see a Righteous Beating. So SILVALLY survives. Thankfully, SILVALLY survives. And my opponent chooses to concede, so SILVALLY Lapras takes down the world champion winning deck. Let's go. And with some questionable plays on my end. Very questionable plays on my end. Okay. So. Dragon Majesty is out today. Dragon Majesty is out today. What is the best card in Dragon Majesty? I feel like the whole set is a bit underwhelming. I think it's a tie between Altaria GX and Blaziken Firestarter, maybe. Jungwar, thanks so much for the follow. The Lance... oh jeez, this hand. The Lance Dragon thing is pretty nice. Oh, we're up against Azul. We are up against Azul with Zoroark Decidueye. Oh boy. With Zoroark Decidueye. So obviously we have the type disadvantage. And then as is usual, our hands against Azul are a bit lacking. Just a bit lacking, but it is what it is. We're gonna see a Lele for Lily. What is Lost March? It's like a concept of Night March, but for the Lost Zone, and it's coming out in like the next set. Something like that. Another Ultra Ball for another Zoroark. And we're gonna see a pass. Okay, so let's grab type null here. And then let's grab the DC is so good though. Yeah, the DC is really good. Let's grab, we have to grab Lily, right? Probably should have discarded the water there instead of the choice band. Probably should have discarded the water over the choice band. So let's Lily. I mean, I do have 4 choice bands, so it's not terrible. And then let's Lily. And we do have Lapras. We do have... oh, I see, Matt. We do have Lapras and Volk here. We do have Lapras and Volk. But we're not gonna reveal those yet. I don't think we need to. We'll see. How many double tails did I flip the other day, or earlier rather? Out of curiosity, isn't Hala being used in Raid since you Tempest so early? No, Hala sucks. Hala is strictly worth, like, you only play Hala if you've maximized Cynthia's and you've maximized things like Lily, or even Peyton Lisa is better. Am I playing any memories? No, I am not playing any memories here. I am not playing any memories. If I can top deck a Kuzma, that would be very nice. Wow, Azul just fills up his bench. I mean, I guess it makes sense so that he can hit for 150, but then he just gives me the Rebel GX KO, right? He just gives me the Rebel GX KO here. Okay, so let's TP Reporter. We'll get rid of a water. And then we're definitely attaching here. We're definitely benching this guy, I reckon. And then sure, he trades a Zoroark for a Lily. I think I'm okay with that trade. Do I Aqua Patch to this guy or do I wait? I think I wait. Okay, so we get the first 2 prizes. Very nice. We get the very first 2 prizes. We are going to need to attack several times with Volcanion if we want to put the Decidueyes in range, which is not ideal. If we had a choice band, we could even KO Zoroark if that came up to attack us. He flipped double tails. Did he purposely go for just one of them? For just one evolution to be like, to make it fair? Wow. Dragon Majesty Charizard actually sounds pretty decent. Dragon Majesty Charizard actually sounds pretty decent. Okay, so he commits energy to the Decidueye. Right? He can take down this guy. Fire, I mean, yeah, Fire Memory would be great. Fighting Memory would be great. But there's also no way to guarantee them. Like, not even if I were running them, nothing says that I would have them right here. Right? So... okay, so we see a Holo Hunt. Volcanion is weak to lightning, which is good news. I don't have any Judge in this list, whoops. DC, Choice Band, and Timer Roll. Okay, so do I paralyze the Decidueye? Is that my play here? I think paralyzing the Decidueye might be my play. Oh no, I already used my GX attack, never mind. So do I KO a Rowlet with Volk? If he gets 2 Decidueyes, he can KO my Volk with Zoroark. So do I attack the Zoroark? Well, I can't. I don't have Kuzma. What am I talking about? What am I talking about? Okay, I'm gonna Aqua Patch. I don't think I Professor Kukui here. Well, he also needs to retreat. Is spreading damage worth it? Losing the TC doesn't seem worth it though. So I think I just Cynthia here. I don't want to put the Lapras down so that it's an easy target for the CDI. 150, not that great. We are now dead drawing. So I think I just Turbo Drive. There's nothing else I can do. Kind of wasted that Aqua Patch, I guess. Okay, only one trade is good news though. All the timer balls. Wow, he's actually gonna get triple Decidueye this turn. Because he tossed a rare candy. We're gonna see triple Decidueye. Or not? We're gonna see a Kuzma? Yeah, we're gonna see a Kuzma. On to the other Lele. Wow, if this were a Lapras, I could KO the Zoroark. If I had a Kuzma, if I top deck an Energy Switch, an Aqua Patch. That's not it. I mean, this is my best play, right? There's nothing else I can do, really. How many times have I lost on stream against Azul? It's really crazy. I can't beat him. I actually can't beat him, it seems. And yeah, all he needs is one Feather Arrow plus Guzma. He needs Guzma energy. Or he can just take down the Volk as well. He can just take down the Volk as well. And then I don't think I have a 2 energy attacker. He double Feather Arrows the Volk, KOs me. He got all of this with one trade as well, off of one trade. Must be nice. Yeah, you just double Feather Arrow the Volk, right? Yeah, and you KO that. And then he's one DC away from winning the match. He's gonna get one more prize. He has the Cynthia. I guess if I power up something else, he's a Kuzma away. Lily, not good enough. Yeah, and both attackers are weak to... Both attackers are weak to grass, so he needs a DC no matter what. So I should attack with this. He needs a DC no matter what, right? He needs a DC no matter what. I do... Unless... No, I can't even GX anymore. Never mind. It literally doesn't matter. I mean, it matters if maybe I can win. If he doesn't have it, but he will. He will... yeah, that doesn't help at all. If I wasn't weak to grass, then maybe I would have a small chance, but that's gonna be it. You didn't even find a Kuzma. Maybe off of the prices. No. Yeah, so it's all promote Zoroark or Lele or whatever, or energy Kuzma KO. Oh well. Yeah. Hello, the White Snake. Thanks so much for joining us. So, I mean, you don't have high hopes for this deck, right? I think I made a mistake, though. Well, no, I definitely made a mistake the previous game, not this one. And yeah, the TCG Zoroark actually seems like it's potentially very good. Like it's potentially very, very good. All of the CDI is like stacking up their abilities and whatnot. The super high HP. 2 chains. How's the deck working? I mean, it's not Zoroark, right? So that's its biggest issue. The deck just doesn't flow as well as you would like it to. It relies a lot on the Volcanion. And we're up against Jeremy, who's always using like these weird anti-meta decks. I assume this is like Weavile, Garb, something. And we start Lele. So, not ideal. We started Lele the previous game as well. If we don't start Lele, then maybe we have a better chance. And Carl said, yes, you missed the Gosler deck. You missed the Gosler deck. But yeah, we don't have a command for uptime, but we've been online for a little over an hour. You know, a little over an hour. And wow, this is actually Zoroark. This is what I imagine to be, yeah, Zoroark. Interesting. I mean, I guess it's kinda anti-meta. Kinda. And the White Snake, how's SILVALLY working? Not great. That's the reality, not great. It's an interesting concept, but it's just not a very good one, I don't think. Very nice start for my opponent. Does he have the water energy as well? I mean, we've played 2 games, right? So, objectively, and we've played once against a grass deck, which is obviously very difficult. No water energy, interesting. No water energy for Jeremy. Okay, so we do have Lele. We do have Lele. We only have 1 SILVALLY though. So I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna Lele for Lily here. Really awesome that my opponent... I mean, if my opponent found Glacian, then I would have used Guzma, brought up something else, search for Lapras, and then used Collect or something. And yeah, SILVALLY is definitely an interesting card. I think the biggest issue with SILVALLY is the 3 energy cost. I think that's its biggest problem. I would love to attach this choice band to something that's not these Pokemon. So like a Lapras, so I'm just gonna Lily for 6 instead. And we're gonna dead draw off of Lily for 6. Oh well. Oh well. There's one Glacian. There's another Glacian. Are we gonna see water attach Guzma? That's not KO and type null, which is nice. There's the water. There's a choice band. And there's a judge. Wow. I mean, we're dead drawing, so it's not terrible for us. But insane, it doesn't work because you're not a subscriber to the channel. Yeah. If you were, you would be getting this emote. Am I playing Oranguru in the list? No, I am not playing Oranguru in the list. This is so bad. Passaruni. Passaruni. Malo. Okay, so my opponent off to a slow start as well. My opponent off to a slow start as well. Yeah, I think my play is now to just collect, right? You already judged me once. What are these hands? What are these hands, guys? I really don't understand. Oh well. The trading begins. He must have placed a DC at the top, I imagine, so that he can start attacking me with Frost Bullet. Wait, what? Wow, he has a Guzma. How many supporters? It has 3 Cynthia, 3 TV Reporter, 2 Kukui, 2 Lily, so 10. Okay. Ooh, Palkia seems potentially very good. Palkia seems potentially very good. I am losing a lot of energy though here. A lot of energy. So let's collect again. What do I think of Dragonite GX? It's okay. I feel like it's not going to be very powerful, but it's kind of okay. It's like, yes, 200 is a lot of damage, but at what cost? A stage 2, 4 energy, it's just a lot. And my opponent is running Copycat. I don't think a lot of people are running Copycat these days. Turns out my opponent is one of those people. Okay, at least we can get going. Like, we can paralyze the Glacian. He's gonna Frost Bullet this guy though, which sucks. That's pretty much for... Wait, what? Why would you Frost Bullet this guy? Okay. Okay. So we cannot KO my opponent this turn, but we can paralyze him. Although now with that huge hand, there's no way he doesn't have the Guzma to get out of it. Right? There's no way he doesn't have the Guzma. And if I GX, then Palkia becomes useless. But I think I have to. If I had Professor Kukui, then I would just knock out. But that is not the case. Hola Ripo, bien y tú, muchas gracias por pasar por aquí. So let's get rid of Palkia and one Choice Band. And let's grab SILVALLY. I couldn't attack with SILVALLY, Joe Bro, this turn. There was no way for me to attack with SILVALLY this turn because Glacian turns off my ability to free retreat, so I couldn't attack with SILVALLY this turn. Choice Band on this guy, and then Lily. And even if I had Energy Switch, I have no way to retreat. That's the issue. So let's Ice Beam then. Let's Ice Beam. Nest Ball. It's just, there's a big difference between decks that have like Tempest or are self-sustaining with Vikavolt or have Zoroark engines, and then decks that don't. So this is like an interesting concept, but it's just not good enough. It's really not good enough. And then turns out Glacian turns off SILVALLY, so it's like, on top of that, we struggle because of that. Hey, Cerola. Jeez. Yeah, we're done here. We are absolutely done here. There's no way. There's no way to recover from this. There's absolutely no way to recover from this. We've wasted our GX attack. It didn't get us a KO. Unless I top deck Professor Kukui, which I did not, then we are not going to get a KO here. So I have to do this, load up the thing, pass the energy to the top, attach, and then sure, I deal 190 damage. How good is that? Not very good. Not very good in this scenario. Now we find our DCs, which are pretty much useless. We would need to like power up the Volcanion to spread, and then there's just no way. So in order to play more games with Lapras, or one more game with Lapras at least, I'm gonna go ahead and concede. Now let's go again. It feels like the deck, like it needs a lot of pieces to work, and it's just not working. And Rob, you did miss Guzzlord indeed. However, the video will be up on YouTube. And now we've already played against Azul, and now we're up against another YouTuber, Gaia Storm. And we all know our records against YouTubers or other streamers are not very good. And our hand is just not that great either. Registeel, what? What? Triple Aqua Patch, etc. Oh my gosh. Oh well. Mysterious Treasure. Why would you play that? This Pokemon takes 20 less damage. With your opponent's active Pokemon has an ability, it attacks does 60 more damage. Is this a tech for Guardy? Is this a tech for anti-Guardy? I'd imagine so, right? I'd imagine so. I mean, we might just lose next turn. Well, we won't actually. We won't lose next turn. We will not lose next turn. We might, but we won't. And pass. Gosh. Tech for Hoopa? Yeah, that's true. Tech for Hoopa. Helps you against Hoopa, helps you against Guardy. Seems like a pretty good tech for Hoopa actually. Should I Kuzma than a Necrozma? If I had Altar of the Moon, he just retreats for free. She just retreats for free rather. So as is usual, like sure, we can KO if we top deck an energy. Okay, so we get a KO. Woohoo! Can my opponent deal the damage to KO me? If not, then maybe we survive a turn, but lucky, Burrito Boy. You're telling me I'm lucky? Wow, Sophocles, that's so bad. I don't like Sophocles. I really don't. So, Malamar Psychic, Dawnwings is how we lose. Switch, Metal. Switch Metal is how we also lose. Please don't have this switch. I beg you. Oh, we survive. So what gives me a better chance to find a basic? I think the TV Reporter. Yay, basics! Woo! We are not going to lose. Jeez, these hands, guys. Okay. So I think I used my ability here, Jet Kaiser, to force him to switch so I can get another KO. Okay. Gives up on the Inkay. I am okay with that. And then... Okay, so... I mean, I would need to have a... If I had a TCE, I would retreat and then do that. Attack with this guy, get the KO. Is that better? I mean, I committed, I guess, because I triple patched. So let's Sonoblast, and then we deal 20 to those guys. Now that is in range of a Professor Kukui KO, which is what I'm hoping to get. Yeah, I have all 3 DCs in my deck. I think I play towards the Professor Kukui. And this puts her in an awkward situation. I guess she attaches to the Malamar and then loads up the Ultra. But that's okay, I guess. We did use double patch. Oh, come on. Okay, that's fine. That's fair. Will Psychic recharge onto the Registeel? So I think I Guzma KO this then, right? I definitely Guzma KO that. This is such a weird game. We're on the verge of losing. Yeah, so let me do that. And then very nice top deck of Lapras. We can patch onto it. We can attach to it. And then we Sonoblast, get another KO, get 20 more damage here, which puts that in range of Blizzard Burn. We get a prize, which is not an energy. If we manage to get a water energy or an energy switch, then we can just Guzma for the win. So we are okay. Very weird game, but we are in the driver's seat. And I guess my opponent didn't draw very well either. We see an Ultra Ball. We already played one Kukui, so there's a chance we have another Kukui priced. And Unmanu, thank you so much for the follow. We see a Cynthia, see energy there. Still not enough for a KO though, that's 130. Could use the GX attack, which I feel she probably won't want to. And then we see a pass. Oh, the DC comes a little bit too late. That's not the energy that we needed. So let's Nest Ball. No, we've already... Yeah, we discarded the other SILVALLY. So we're not getting that guy. Yeah. I mean, this is the only Pokemon that can use the DC. Now let's just grab more Lapras. It's just hitting into the Registeel serves no purpose whatsoever. Absolutely no purpose. So I think, do I just take another KO on an Inkay? And Azul, thank you so much for the host. Thank you so much. Very kind of you. Welcome, guys. Thank you so much for the host. I'm trying to decide what to do. Is Guzmaing this guy correct? Thank you guys so much for being here. What is my play here? I don't think it's Guzma. I think it's just trying to secure more energy. Well, the Brookler is nice. The Brookler is definitely nice. And I'm not gonna Brooklet for anything. I'll double Choice Band because I don't need them. And let's Sonoblast. Gamer Allo, I already played Gostlord. I already played and failed with Gostlord. That's a reality. And Doggers, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the stream. We're nearing to 4,000 followers, which is actually really cool, guys. 4,000 followers, that's insane. And Delphoxius, thank you so much for the follow. You're wondering why your opponent is playing Registeel over Shining Lugia? I mean, the ability, I guess. The ability makes it a little bit better against attacking Hoopa than Shining Lugia. I would imagine that's the reason. Oh, I should have kept the choice band. Oh my gosh, she's gonna Kuzma, isn't she? Yeah, should have kept the choice band. All the big fails. All the big fails. Oh my gosh. Try to make a Toxapex GX deck? Maybe. Maybe in the future. Attaching both choice ones was such a big fail. Such a big fail on my part. If I keep one choice band, I win next turn. That was very silly. Now I'm down to one choice band. TV reporter. Oh my gosh. I think I TV reporter here. Oh my gosh, there it is. Oh, I was about to click it for the discard. I was about to click it for the discard. That would have been really sad. That was a lucky draw. That was a lucky draw. It compensated for my misplay big time. I should not have played both choice bands. I should have maybe played one. Yeah, maybe played one. But yeah, guys, Lapras finally takes a win. So, one more game with Lapras. And then, might be the last game of the stream, unfortunately. After all of you guys arrived. It's unfortunate that Azul and I stream at the same time. But I'm guessing he streams at this time because that's when kids or adults are either at school or at work, and then he's off to do coaching, I'd imagine. So am I after this. You like Ultra Growsma with Metagross? Yeah, I uploaded that video, Dockers. Metagross with Ultra Growsma, I felt like it was cool. It was an okay combination to have. We haven't been able to use Palkia. And we are going second here with not a great hand. And we see a Coco start, that means Zoroark, I guess. And we see a draw pass. Ooh. So do I Lily here? Yeah, Lily for 3 rather. And then spatial control. And then nothing happens. H2WM. No, that would be very sad. Oh, this is a spread deck. Ooh. This is actually a spread deck for my opponent. So, let's see here. TV reporter. It doesn't get me anything I need, really. And I don't want a Blizzard burn. Jeez. Cool dude. I would recommend subscribing to an article website. I myself write for 6 prices. Yeah, too bad there's no more rough seas indeed. I mean, I do bench the Lapras, right? Do I wanna spatial control? No. I do, however, wanna Aqua Patch, and then we pass. Too bad there's no rough seas. Okay. We see a counter energy, we see a choice band as well, we see a Tate and Lisa for 5. The opponent went really on the offensive with the Lele there. We see a Sneasel, so obviously Weavile is in the deck. Yep, there it is. And we see a Side Wave for a lot of damage. Okay. So what do I need here? I need an energy switch. That's pretty much the only thing that helps me. Nope. It's not gonna happen. New 2KDR, thanks so much for the follow. I'm gonna go ahead and set up the type null. Really wish... My follow-up to this, guys, has to be... Jeez. My follow-up to this, guys, has to be... LAPRAS. I mean, not LAPRAS, Volcanion. Duh. Volcanion Prism Star has to be my follow-up to this. Okay, we see a Cynthium. Yeah, we're in a terrible situation though. We are in an absolutely terrible situation. See a Psywave. My opponent gets the KO. That must be nice. And then we're gonna promote that. And then I feel like I use my GX attack here with the Kukui that I just top decked. And I Ice Beam for the KO. Because I have no abilities in play, my opponent's damage output with the spread is limited to 40 plus the stadium, that's 50, which is not a lot. He is ahead, so the counter energy doesn't work. And then maybe next turn I go with the SILVALLY. But I wait a turn. Rough Seas would make a lot of sense in this meta, yeah. I agree. I would love to just find one Brooklet heal though. That would be very helpful. I mean, without an energy or without a Weavile, my opponent's not dealing any damage. And maybe his play ends up being putting me to sleep or using ambush. To just get damage on the field. Yeah, he passes. That's great. So one turn where he only deals 10 damage. That is really good. So I don't think I do anything else other than Blizzard Burn, right? 2 for 2 prizes. I'm okay. At the cost of like 30 total damage. That's good news. That is actually very good news. So here's what I'm thinking. I might want to manually retreat. Okay, so he might go on the offensive with the Lele. That's what it's looking like. We will see a copycat, that's rough. And then my opponent's dealing 90 plus the 10 damage. That's 100. We go up to 170. So my opponent will be down to 2 prizes, but we get a KO on this Lele. Oh, the huge hand though. The huge hand is actually a problem. Okay, so then, I mean, I guess it doesn't matter anymore if I manually retreat or not. And hello, Gugu Dan Lover. I guess it technically doesn't matter. Okay, so we'll do that, and then what I really want is my silly Volcanion Prism. And nope, that's not gonna happen this time, and no stadium to save my Lapras either. No stadium to save my Lapras either. So it becomes a race, right? Like, can I attack 3 times before my opponent KOs my SILVALLY? And now we're ahead. So, like, his play could actually be to Electric Ball here. That's the thing that deals the most amount of damage. And then he goes Rule of Evil. Yeah, Electric Ball is 100% his play. Because the Lapras is going down no matter what. So we're gonna lose. We are actually going to lose this one. We're going to end up losing this one. Yeah, Electric Ball was the right play there, because now he chases the SILVALLY anywhere with Rule of Evil. Right? So yeah, I mean, we set up this, and then we do that, we do that. Was it better to just Kuzma KO the Coco last turn? Potentially. I mean, that maybe lets me survive one more turn, but he still would have dealt some amount of damage. Like, I'm still on a big clock here. But maybe that would have been better, Serpentage. Arguably, that could have been better than what I did. Because then his damage would not have been so strong. I would have another turn here. Potentially. But it's just like either slash or I don't know. There was a lot going against us. So yeah. Like if we KO the Coco, then the Lele is active, right? And the Lele hits us for 90 instead of 130. So Champions Festival could actually be decent. Yeah, Champions Festival could actually be a decent call if spread starts to become an issue. Rule of Evil hits for 100, but it was not the Rule of Evil Weavile Tama Drummer. Number 1, I only had one Pokemon with ability in play, so it would have hit for 50. And number 2, it was not the Rule of Evil Weavile. It was the other one that hit 60 to every Pokemon with abilities. So, like, I would have had 40 less damage. That's the difference. I would have had 40 less damage because the Lele would have attacked me again, and then there was nothing I could have done there. Yeah. So yeah, guys. Sorry to those who just arrived, but I think that's gonna be all for today. I do have coaching to do. I have to eat lunch before I do that because it's a lot of hours of coaching from now until the end of the day, and then I'm moving tomorrow, so there won't be a stream tomorrow. I hope the internet situation gets solved very quickly, but I'll keep you guys updated. There will be videos on YouTube every single day, so make sure to be checking back for that. Unless you've already watched all the streams, then I guess it's not really new content, but maybe, like, if I don't have internet to stream, I'm sure I can make my cell phone give my computer signal or Wi-Fi or whatever, and then that should be enough to record videos at least. Yeah, I can play and record videos, so there might be new content on YouTube in the meantime when I don't have internet at my house. But anyways, guys, thank you so much for hanging out. I will be going now. If you're watching on YouTube, don't forget to leave a like, and I will see you guys hopefully next week. Yeah, thank you guys so much, and until next time, bye bye.